Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys, it is November, so here is the channel's November update. So, yeah, let's go through what's been happening, what I'm planning, and all that kind of jazz, as we say. So, the first thing I need to do is I need to ask thank you to all my subscribers, my channel Patreons and channel memberships. Thank you ever so much for subscribing to me, watching the channel, and all those that support the channel as well through Patreon and channel membership. Bottom of my heart, guys, really couldn't do this without you. So it's really nice that you invest in me doing this. Yeah, thing I still do 6 years later, but still really enjoy doing it. So yeah, it's a hobby to me, and it will always remain a hobby. And when it stops being a hobby and a slug, yeah, that's when it's time to go. Maybe no more. But at the moment, I'm happy. So really, really, really good. But thank you for all my channel members and patrons and subscribers as well. If you'd like to be a Patreon or a channel member, just click the join button at the bottom of the screen or go to Patreon. All the links are in the description down below. And yeah, check it all out, guys. So we will go on to everything that's been happening over the last month with the builds, and then some ideas I've got for the future, because to be honest with you, a couple of months ago I had 6 part works on the go. Now I've only got 4 on the go. Well, 4-ish. And I'll get onto that more in a minute. So yeah, so what I'm thinking doing next, I have no clue, because there's nothing out there that really has said I really want to do that. There's nothing in Hachette, nothing fan home, not D'Agostini, even though D'Agostini is going away into being fan home. Nothing from Agora that's really saying, oh, I really, really want to do that so badly, I need to sign up for it now. So at the moment, there's nothing really out there. I'm literally, the money that would be going towards them, I'm collecting paints again. So yeah, it's been like that for a couple of months since Optimus Prime stopped. So we will go to the other build that stopped, and the reason for that is the Titanic is finally completed. And man, was it difficult to get to that stage. So basically, as you know, the ship was finished at 140, but Hachette said, you know what, we've got this extension. Would you like to build the reciprocating engine on a larger scale? And I was like, well, it would probably do my head in if I didn't do the extension. It probably would have done my head in with the DeLorean if I didn't do the extension. So yeah, I'm going to do the extension. And I did. And the extension was, I don't know, it had its ups and downs, and this is my personal feeling. So there was times where we were more or less doing the same thing every week on, you know, and it was very, very boring. We just weren't doing anything. And then, you know, it started picking up, but then we were told to stop because there was replacement issues that needed to go in there. So we were waiting about 3 or 4 months because we needed a certain issue to get the replacement parts. And that extension has to be the most up and down extension I've ever been through. It was good at times, but it was shocking at times. And then when it finally came to the final push to build, it was difficult at times because we had pipes that were just going into absolute mayhem. It was really difficult. A lot of it could have been done in a different way. It wasn't done in a different way. But you follow the instructions as they come at you. I'm pleased now it's finished. It works. Everything absolutely perfectly works on mine. I didn't get the free propeller that they said they were going to offer. I did raise it with Hachette. Hachette haven't got back to me on it at all. I did hear that they were sending out the last 2 issues of the extension, and you built the propeller that you did in that. I've received nothing from Hachette whatsoever, so I really need to get in contact with them and find out what is going on with that build. But the engine is done. It's on a shelf just behind the DeLorean here. I know you can't see it, but it's nice to go up to it, switch it on, and yeah, have a little play sometimes. Like most of these things, you don't really play with them once they're built, because the fun part is the building and the completion, and then you just kind of look at them, really, trying to admire them. So that is the Titanic build. So that is now, that journey is over. That journey is over, but I'm so glad I went on that voyage. I really am, because it brought me into places that I never dreamed I would be. So, and into certain communities that I didn't know existed. And it really brought a passion back to something that I'd forgotten about, really forgotten about. And I'm really pleased that I went on that voyage and did that build. And if I would build another, I'd do another ship, definitely, but probably not another reciprocating engine. That thing was, it's beautiful to look at, but my goodness, it was fiddly towards the end. So I'll move on to the Lancaster. So Lancaster's gaining pace, really gaining pace. We've done a lot of the framework now for the fuselage. I think the next thing we're doing is the main circuit board, but a lot of work at the moment is going on to the base. Obviously the base is going to be some size, and I do plan, for those that build the Spitfire, once the base is complete, I'm actually going to put the base next to the Spitfire base and sort of have a little comparison to which one's biggest, which one looks a lot better, and yeah, see what happens, because obviously the Spitfire was a completely different scale to the Lancaster. So it'd be interesting to see the bases. I'm hoping it's not a huge base, I really am, but by the looks of it at the moment, it looks absolutely huge. So it's coming along, it really is coming along. I've also fixed the front gun turrets as well, the machine guns, because mine snapped, so I've sorted all that out, and it's really getting there now. So the Lancaster is getting there. I do not know when we get the replacement hinges to fix the landing gear doors. Goodness knows, you can just never predict these things, but it's slowly working, it's slowly getting there. So the U96, is coming along nicely. We've had a couple of easy issues this month where there's not been much going on. But I was warned of something by Marvel Phoenix Todd. He said about that the engine room gets put in, I've got it written down somewhere, in issue 100 and something, and not to do it because apparently it makes it really difficult to do something else. So he said, don't do that issue, wait until you've done this other issue, and then do it. So what I'll probably do is I'll skip ahead, do the next one, and then go back to it when we need to, or I'll just try and sort it somehow. I haven't worked it out, but I will have a look at sorting it somehow. Because we have got two compartments that have not even gone in yet into the build, and I don't know when that's going to happen. We are doing a lot of work on the hull at the moment, which is great. They're nice, quick, easy issues, but it would be nice when we got all the compartments in. But that is, again, that's like nearly up to issue 100, and goodness me, we haven't got long left on that at all. That'll finish next year. Same as the Lancaster, really. The Lancaster will finish next year, so that's another two that are going to be done. The Darth Vader is next. So the Darth Vader, right. So for us in the UK, everybody is waiting on Pack 8. And Pack 8 is the fingers, the start of the fingers. Now, it seems to be the only the UK that's been affected by this. Correct me if I'm wrong. To be honest with you, correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, with the Darth Vader, Pack 8 is out of stock. Now, what they're deciding to do is the other packs that are in stock after, they're sending them out to subscribers. So Pack 8 has been generated but not paid for, because that's what happens. And now the next pack, Pack 9, has generated, and that will be coming soon. So I'm probably, once I've done what I've got, what I've got to do, I'm probably going to pause the Darth Vader, because really I don't like building out of sync. I like to do it all in order. I'm just very particular like that. So I'm probably going to have to pause it until Pack 8 comes, and then I can continue building the Darth Vader. It's not an ideal world situation, but, you know, it's better than going down the line and then I'm realising I'm having to take a load of stuff apart because I should have done that pack. So, again, it's going to be paused. So how many builds I'll be back down to, I don't know. I really don't know. This is why I said I'm doing for ish. Now, the Enterprise D, the good news is packs 22 and packs 23 have been dispatched at last. They are on the way. So they've finally come back into stock, have finally been processed, and they have been dispatched from the warehouse. So probably not next week, the week after, we'll probably see return of the Enterprise D. And I will have 16 stages to catch up on. That's how much, because if you think about it, per magazine we get 4 stages, so 4, 8, 12, 16 issues to go through. They're not terribly exciting. They would be if I was up to pace with it, but yeah, we're going to have a bit of another one of them let's get it built and caught up things. So that is going to be really nice to be back on. Because we've spent so little, so long off it. I mean, the last delivery I had to be current to build was back in June. So I haven't had anything in July, August, September, and we're out of October now. So we're talking 4 months. We have not had anything. We have not had the pack 22, pack 23. They've sent pack 24 and pack 25, but can't do anything with them because we need 22 and 23. Yeah, go figure. 2 builds we found home and both of them have got problems. It's ridiculous. It really is, but at the mercies of the gods, unfortunately. So that is it for the builds. That is everything. Plastic models. So I'm still working on Voyager and I'm hoping to do a video coming out probably on Tuesday, giving it, Tricky Tuesdays. And that is now I've more or less completed all the painting on Voyager. I've only got a couple of things left I need to paint, but I don't want to be painting them because they are photo etch and I want to leave them until they need bending and then I can paint them and put them on Voyager. But I have got everything else painted ready to go. So all it needs now is a couple of coats of lacquer. Then I can put the decals on and then I can finally put its final coats on once that's done. The only problem with the Voyager is when you look at the decals, there's about 200 different decals that need to go on. Yeah, 200. That's quite a lot of decals, as you can tell. So that is going to be probably another slow process, but it's one of them processes I can probably do some, walk away, do a bit more, do it in my own time, if you know what I mean. So that again is going to be fun. But in replacement on builds, like I said, there's nothing out there, so I'm collecting paints. There's just nothing that takes my fancy at the moment. There might be something down the line that comes up, I don't know, but nothing out there that really makes me want to go for it, if you know what I mean. So there's no really collections out there where I'm thinking, oh, I really want to get that. So unfortunately at the moment it's very scarce. A couple of things that I have mentioned in the past. So one of the things I did mention in the past was about doing the train track. That is still going to happen. I am just waiting for our eldest son to move out, because where I'm going to put the train track is where his desk is at the moment, downstairs in the living room. So I'm waiting for him to get his own place to move out. We can then look at getting a large table and then we can start setting up a train track on that. So it's going to happen. It is definitely going to happen. It's just waiting for the right time. Okay, so next year, what I'm thinking of looking at doing, as well as the train track, is looking at possibly doing a video series of me creating a koi pond. Not many people know, I've never really said this, but I absolutely love ponds, marine tanks. I do run a Facebook group on my personal Facebook profile called Marine Fish Yorkshire. So I've always, from a very young age, about 5, been into fish keeping and had various tanks. I've lost count how many fish tanks I've had along the way. But yeah, I've gone from cold water to aquarium, tropical fish, to marine fish, to koi ponds, you name it, I have actually done it. And it's something I really want to do again as a hobby. Plus the fact it's very relaxing as well. Very, very relaxing, which is fantastic for me. So next year we are hoping, I am hoping that we can sort out our back garden finally, and yeah, put it all into place, and hopefully, so I might do some videos on that, of how I'm building the koi pond. Obviously it's going to have different kinds of fish in it, not just koi carp, but we have an amazing town just over, and they have a massive selection of fish in there. That is amazing. Some of the fish they have in there are humongous. And I've been there in the past and everything, and it's something definitely to look forward to going for. So yeah, that is also hopefully on the cards. And as well, next year hopefully get to some more shows and events, which I really do enjoy going to. Got the car now, so it does make that life a little bit easier to get to these places, instead of having to use public transport, which is something that we've been having to do, unfortunately. But yeah, it's getting there, which is, you know, the main thing. And it's more accessible now, so it's just I've got to be careful that I don't drive for too long, because I don't want to get tired and everything else like that. So hopefully I'll be doing some more traveling, as well as, like I said in my last update, meeting other YouTubers and model builders and everything. And yeah, hopefully get to some more events and places like that. So that would be really, really nice to do also. So that's really it for ideas that are coming up. The live streams are continuing as normal. The most popular one I do, honestly, is the Part Work live show on a Sunday with Kev at the Nexus. That's going strong as always. The Part Work podcast is going okay, but we just need more people that to come on, and so we can interview you and we can get to know you, and we can sort of get you some more subscribers if you're on YouTube, so which would be really, really good. So if you're up for it, send me an email. My email is in the description down below, or contact Kev at the Nexus, and we'll get you on there. And it's just a chat. It's just a chat at the end of the day. I do all the stuff in the background, do all the technical bits, and Kev's there doing the interview. So yeah, if you want to come on and we can show your YouTube channel and everything, then yeah, come along, and it's a good laugh. It's a really nice atmosphere, and Kev does an absolute superb job of it. Obviously MCC UK has also returned, and you've seen that on the channel. It is coming on the channel now because we've had to move. In September we decided that StreamYard was just not for us anymore. They have hiked their prices so much. At one point we were on a really great plan where we could go up to 10 destinations. We could stream in 4K if that was even possible for any of us. We were on an absolutely brilliant, and it was fantastic, and we used it and it was amazing. And all of us at the MCC UK, we chip in and we pay for an account, and we get all the features that we get. But StreamYard hiked their prices so much that without telling us, they put us on a higher tier price, nearly double the price of what we were paying without telling us. So we then had to downgrade to a standard, which we could only go out to 3 destinations. We could only go out in HDMI, not 4K. So it really limited what we could do. And we got no warning of this at all. And then we got the warning of that there was too many logins on it. And we got to the point where we was like, this enough is enough here. You know, we're paying you, but yet you're treating us like not great at all, and you're more focused on maybe your business customers than you are actually on your loyal customers. We've been with StreamYard for about 5 years to this point, and not once did they offer us any discount, not once did they, you know, do any of this. And we were like, well, we don't want to be treated like this. We'd rather go over to a platform that's better. So we're now on Restream, which we have a lot more features on Restream, and one of them is we can go out to how many different destinations, more than what we could do StreamYard. We can go out in all different types of things. There's all different types of stuff on there, and it's a lot better for us. So we are now on Restream. Some of us are still getting used to it. I've been using it now for, well, September and October. So I'm fairly getting used to it now, and it is a little bit different to StreamYard. There's some features on Restream you get that you didn't get on StreamYard. There's some features on StreamYard you get that you don't get on Restream. It's just the way it works, unfortunately. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day, and you just don't stick to a company. I know people have loyalties in certain places, but what StreamYard was doing was absolutely just despicable, really. Really treating their current customers the way they did, and you know, upgrading us without warning us. So we had a huge bill to pay. Then we had to downgrade to what we normally would be doing, but that gave us less features, and just you can't treat people like that. So that's why things changed, and we're on different doing different live streams. So, and then there's the PPM as well, which we do on a Wednesday and a Friday. That's going really nice. Obviously the Wednesday PPM isn't on my channel, it's on Lindsay's Builds channel, but yeah, I enjoy them streams. The Friday one goes to my channel, but that's because I host it. So it was my idea to do a PPM sci-fi modeling live stream. So that is me. And that's really it for the update, guys. I'm live a lot more. I can guarantee that one. And yeah, everything seems to be going well. We are getting into winter now, so it's a case of shutting the blinds and more time at the bench. So it's not too bad, I suppose, apart from the cold weather. That's the one thing that does drag you down. I do suffer from what you call seasonal downs or depression. When you go from the darker month, from the lighter month to the darker month, it really does affect me. Because yeah, I don't know what, it's really strange, but I have suffered a little bit from that last week, but today things are a lot better, which is good. So I would like to thank you all for watching. Again, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a channel member or a Patreon, the link's down in the description below, or just click the join button. You become a moderator for the channel from whenever I'm live on the channel. Also, you get your name at the end card at the end of every video. And plus the fact also, you also get the videos early at the weekend when I record them, because I do most of my recordings on a Saturday when I'm free, and then they go out after that. So yeah, they will go out on the actual days. So thank you all for your support. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please could give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. As for always, stay safe and bye for now.